The Genesis War has ended. The multiverse, once torn asunder, now finds a fragile peace. Each of the new Saiyan Guardians, holding a shard of Goku's eternal flame, brings stability to their respective universes. But this calm is just the silence before a storm. In the heart of creation, Son Goku's journey reaches its final, ethereal stage. His physical form dissolves, returning to the pure light from which it was born. He becomes a silent observer, a consciousness drifting beyond space and time, watching, guiding, but powerless to intervene directly. Meanwhile, in Universe 17, Ryzen, the once arrogant warrior now humbled by the war, assumes his role as guardian. Yet his power, fueled by his Genesis flame fragment, begins to grow at an alarming rate. This rapid expansion of divine energy doesn't go unnoticed. It acts as a beacon, awakening something ancient and hungry. Without warning, a colossal gravitational tear rips through the fabric of reality. It's not a black hole. It's a wound in space itself, swallowing entire galaxies within minutes, erasing them from existence as if they were never there. From this cosmic abyss emerges a being from a time before creation, a creature that predates the eternal flame itself. Its name is Vorith, the devourer of light. It doesn't consume matter, it feeds on the very essence of divine energy, the lifeblood of the gods. Seeing this unprecedented threat to his universe, Ryzen acts decisively. He confronts Vorith, his pride still burning bright. But the confrontation is over before it begins. Ryzen is instantly overwhelmed, his power nothing before the devourer. Vorith's tendrils of shadow latch onto him, nearly consuming his Genesis flame fragment and extinguishing his light forever. The attack on Ryzen sends a shockwave across the multiverse. In every corner of existence, the eternal flame, the source of the Guardian's power, flickers violently. It's a universal alarm, signaling a threat that transcends the known laws of creation. Sensing this immense danger, the disembodied consciousness of Goku struggles to return. He tries to manifest a physical form, to pull his scattered essence back into a single point, but he fails. Without the complete eternal flame, he is but a ghost, a fragmented mind unable to interact with the world he swore to protect. Just as his consciousness begins to fade, a flicker of familiar energy stabilizes him. It's the echo of Vegeta's sacrifice, the lingering resonance of his rival's ultimate act, still intertwined with Goku's own essence. This residual power acts as an anchor, allowing Goku to coalesce into a semi-physical state. He is no longer just Goku, he is the Eternal Warden, a being of pure will and golden light, existing between all timelines, a guardian of the multiverse itself. His first act is to summon his children of creation. A silent call echoes through the cosmos, gathering all the Genesis Saiyan Guardians. The first Celestial Saiyan Council is convened, not in a grand hall, but in the space between realities. But the unity Goku hopes for shatters instantly. A faction of the Guardians, led by the ambitious and powerful Orisian of Universe 13, rebels. They see Goku not as a savior, but as a relic, a chain holding back the multiverse's true potential. Orisian's voice rings with conviction as he addresses the assembled Guardians. He declares that Goku's time is over, his authority obsolete. Creation must not serve its creator, he proclaims, his words sowing seeds of dissent. It must surpass him. The pantheon splits. Half the Guardians, remembering Goku's sacrifice, pledge their loyalty. The other half, swayed by Orisian's vision of a new order, stand with him. The multiverse is now divided, teetering on the brink of a civil war between gods. This division is exactly what Vorith desires. Unknown to Orisian, the Devourer of Light has been whispering into his mind, nurturing his pride and stoking the flames of his ambition. Vorith waits in the shadows, anticipating the war between the Guardians, knowing that their conflict will weaken the eternal flame, making it ripe for consumption. Goku, now the Eternal Warden, senses this dark influence. He appears before Orisian, not as a king, but as a father, pleading with him to see the true danger. But Orisian, blinded by his own vision, rejects the warning. He accuses Goku of trying to reclaim control, of fearing a multiverse that no longer needs him. Reason has failed, the battle lines are drawn. At a place known as the Stellar Veil, a crossroads of galaxies, Arisian's rebellious forces clash with Goku's loyal guardians. Their battle is unlike any seen before. The power of the Genesis Flame, once a tool of creation, is now a weapon of war. Their combat tears open star systems, shatters nebulae, and sends shockwaves of divine energy across the dimensions. Goku is forced to intervene. He enters the fray, but his form is incomplete. Every blast of energy, every defensive maneuver, drains his very existence, causing his golden form to flicker and fade. Yet, he stands firm, a lone bulwark against the tide of rebellion, protecting his loyal children. It is at this moment of maximum chaos that Vorith makes his entrance. The Devourer emerges from the gravitational tear, now larger and more powerful than before, having fed on the energy of countless collapsing universes and the divine power unleashed by the Guardians' War. As the ancient entity descends upon the battlefield, Arisian's followers are the first to fall. They are not defeated, they are consumed, their Genesis flames and their very souls absorbed into Vorith's being. The horrifying sight shatters Arisian's pride. In an instant, he understands the depth of his folly, the terrible truth of his manipulation. The whispers he thought were his own ambition were the siren call of a cosmic horror. His rebellion had not liberated the multiverse. It had served it on a platter to the Devourer. Overwhelmed by regret, Arisian falls to his knees before the flickering form of Goku. He begs for forgiveness, not for his rebellion, but for the doom he has brought upon them all. With his last act of free will, Arisian offers up his own Genesis Flame fragment, surrendering his power and his life to the one he betrayed. As Goku absorbs the shard of light, a cataclysmic transformation occurs. The fractured energy within him unites, stabilized and amplified by Arisian's offering. Goku's form solidifies, his presence no longer a faint echo, but an overwhelming torrent of power. He evolves, becoming the Eternal Warden instinct, his body and spirit finally whole, his light burning brighter than a billion suns. Vorith halts its advance, sensing the shift in the cosmic balance. The being of light before it is no longer a fading ghost, but the full, terrifying power of creation itself. Goku steps forward, his golden aura ablazing across the multiverse, a silent promise of defiance. He looks upon the Devourer of Light and speaks, his voice the calm at the center of a storm. If you want to consume creation, you'll have to get through me. The final battle for the fate of all existence is about to begin. What happens next? Will Goku's restored power be enough to stop a being that predates creation itself? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the epic conclusion